This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shabby and Chris Singleton on the call. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And today's starting pitcher, Darrell Hayden. What do we need to know here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here comes the 0-1. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits.
Triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Got it by him for the K.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention, even if you're sitting on the pitch. Good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
And now the DH, Ezekiel Duran. And a bunt towards third. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here's Riley Green. Fastball for a strike. Multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That one off the mark. Now 1-2. Duran at first, one gone. Off the mark there, and the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
Got it. And there are 2 outs.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
At the plate, Jake Berger. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And a foul ball. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 1 of the World Series. Swings and misses, and that'll do it. One left for Miami. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Runner on at first with one gone. And up next for Seattle, Darrell Hayden. He's a guy who does it all. On the ground to third. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Second inning set to go. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners, and those are guys that can just smell that RBI. So when we're talking about a consistent player like this that can give you good at-bats from each side of the plate, that's the guy that you're going to see many times coming up big.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. In there at the knees. 0-1. Hayden goes 6'1", over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. At the belt and fires. Ground ball could be two. Feed to second, that's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
Righty delivers, and it's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Here's Brian Riccio. That one in triple digits. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Marlins leave one. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Elliot Ramos.
Elliot Ramos.
The wind and the pitch. That's in there. It's 0-1. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. And now the 0-1.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
trying to kick the pitch. So now 1-2. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. And a strike right through there. That one in triple digits. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Duran stands in now and watches strike one. The Fish down by a run here in game 1. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Miami down in order. They still trail 1-0.
Now back, the designated hitter, Darryl Hayden.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. McClain settles under this one and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Game 1 of the World Series. And now for the Marlins, Riley Green.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, going on.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Next to hit, Jake Berger. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Got him swinging.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
And up next for Miami, Hebert Ruiz. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The Marlins trailing by a run. Top half of inning number 4. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the left fielder, Ryan De La Cruz.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Robert moves under it. And it's caught for the out.
The first baseman, number 6,
Ryan Mountcastle now at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. Mountcastle in his 11th season, 33 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
The Fish down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Rocchio in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2. Hit in the air, left field. Brennan on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back in Seattle, here's the center fielder, Elliot Ramos. And the pitch. That's in for a strike.
The guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. As a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Kicks and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Now it's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Out to short, Young. gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
We talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And here is Ezekiel Duran, 1 for 2. That one at triple digits.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. And it remains 1-0. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Darrell Hayden. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's something cool, Boog. When they finished building T-Mobile Park back in 1999, they actually opened it up in the middle of the season. I remember as a rookie with the Chicago White Sox, we opened the season at the Kingdome, and then when we came back later in the year, we were playing at T-Mobile Park. It's a beautiful place, great scenery from center field, and I always enjoyed playing here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ramos makes the grab, 1 down. And we're back. New inning getting started. And now Riley Green. Hayden back to work. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Ball 1 there. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
1 down, base is empty. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And the batter now, Hebert Ruiz. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Now the left fielder, Brian De La Cruz. That one at triple digits. With the tying run at the plate here in the late stages of game 1. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 left for Miami. They're still down. It's 2-0. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
No, Boog, it's so important to have a well-rested bullpen in the postseason, so it really helps getting starts like this. They're in position to win Game 1, and now we can expect the bullpen to be sharp for Game 2. It's so impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
And he struck him out. One up, one down.
Man, a good splitter can be devastating, can't it? I mean, that thing got halfway to the plate and just did a nosedive. Once you commit your swing, there's just no adjusting your bat path to get down to that ball. And the ball dips below your bat like it's doing the limbo. I see you do the limbo, Boo. You get down there, man.
And at the plate for Miami, Ryan Rocchio. In for a strike. 0-1. The M's trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ramos, the next to hit, takes outside. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front. 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Marlins down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. One down. And here is Darrell Hayden. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Bednar, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. One down, base is empty. That one ripped. Green ranges back on him. And they add on. It's 3-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that.
We go to the 9th. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Matt McClain. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Singy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure actually in the league championship series than the World Series because they know this is it.
I could totally see that because, you know, you get to the World Series, that's what your whole goal was the entire season. Then you're there can be some luck involved. So you just got to shake it off, go out there, know that this is a rare opportunity, and just play your best.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Fly ball down the line. On the run towards the line. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, that's exactly what a good 2-strike splitter will do. Duck right under the bat path and that last 15 to 20 feet or so, and at that point, it's just too late to do anything about it as a hitter. Really nice pitch.
Duran, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Sets him down looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Riley Green. That one finds the corner, and that's strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. Strike 2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. The Marlins down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long